following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Hey guys, it's your man Big Dog here, and if you'd be so inclined, please like the video if you like the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get my subscriber count up, so if you could just do me a favor and...
Let's up those numbers!
Ooh, what's going on, everybody? It is your man Big Dog here. Welcome to episode 227 of the Dog House. We are finally at why am I saying it like that? We made it to 227 episodes. Here's to 227 more. Let's go. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you're all enjoying. A few announcements I want to make. I was just telling Blast this on the live. I am going to start working tomorrow on a new video. It is a top 10 games of all time in my personal opinion. So before you guys jump down my throat, just be aware that this is going to be based off of my opinion, not anybody else's professional opinion, just mine. All right? So if you disagree with the video, that's fine. If you agree with the video, that's fine too. So be on the lookout for that. May take me a little while to get that done. I'll probably try and take my sweet time with it. So be patient with me, okay? Especially since in like another month or two, my job situation is going to be very, very busy. So there we go with that. Am I forgetting something? No, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I might stream tomorrow. It's probably going to be on the shorter side. Oh, what the hell? Don't tell me the YouTube live went away. That's so weird. Oh, whatever. He's a big bitch. Shut up. Anyway, back to the episode. I have a few announcements I want to make. Well, not announcements, but a few things I want to cover today. One of them is something that came way out of left field, and I think is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. So, to give you guys a bit of a rundown, last week I covered something that has been happening with Steam. Apparently, Steam was going through some situation where they had delisted games after being pressured by, I believe it was Visa and MasterCard, who were also being pressured by this company called Collective Shout. Now, that whole debacle has been blowing up like crazy, and I'm not going to get into too much detail about it. However, there was an interesting development that I saw that made me laugh, because it was so unexpected that I had to talk about it, and I had to talk about it on the show. Yeah, due to Visa and MasterCard, particularly they were adult games, so like those kind of like sex games and stuff like that are on Steam, those got delisted, but I think they're back now. I gotta check. But the last person I ever expected to put their hat in the ring about this did. And you're probably wondering, Big Dog, who the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about the one and only Anita Sarkeesian. Oh my god. Fucking Anita Sarkeesian has something to say about this situation. Let's see what she has to say. And this is the person just telling everybody what's... Anita Sarkeesian is back, and she joins the resistance to the mass censorship. I know I said that this whole payment processor and collective shout thing is creating unity between left and right, but I think this is causing reality to warp in ways I cannot anticipate. So, let's hear what Miss Sarkeesian had to say about this whole situation. Someone give this brilliant book to the puritanical angry moms who bullied payment processors into all but banning porn games. The reason we even have online payment processors is because of sex work. I don't know about that, but okay. It was invented to pay for porn. How sex changed the internet and the internet changed sex. An Unexpected History by Samantha Cole. I really hope someone starts a counter campaign to fight this regressive puritanical nonsense. There are way, way, way more people who want to buy and support sex work and sexual materials, or at the very least, don't think it should be banned. Bro. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I cannot believe I have to say this. Rare Anita Sarkeesian W. I can't believe I just had to say that. I feel sick that I had to say that, but whatever. Sorry, Blast, I see your questions. Who is this person, bro? And did porn have the first online transaction? Honestly, I'm not too sure about that. I have to look into it myself. But for those of you who do not know who Anita Sarkeesian is, she was a big proponent in the whole Gamergate movement back in the day. And I know a lot of you gamers watching this are like, oh no, not that shit again. Yes, Gamergate. She was a big spearhead into that, with the whole games being sexist and racist and all that shit. Honestly, I've never really been a big fan of Miss Sarkeesian, but I gotta say, man, I don't entirely disagree with her on this. Yeah, I think it's hilarious that these payment processors are sitting here trying to tell gamers what they should and shouldn't play. Now, if you want to tell me that kids should not be playing these type of games, okay. On that, I can agree. I can agree that yes, children should not be playing sexual games, at least until they're 18. But let's be honest. These things are going to happen regardless. There's not much you can do. Realistically, the responsibility should somewhat be on the parents for this. Stop. Honestly, parents need to... I hate saying this because I myself am not a parent, but personally, in my opinion, I don't feel like it's fair that me as an adult has to be punished because a bunch of... To sum it up, Big Dog, she is legally right but morally incorrect. Yeah, sure. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to brush off your comment, but I just want to get on at this point. But where was I? Yes, parents, I hate to say it, you gotta keep an eye on your what your kids are consuming, because quite frankly, I'm tired of these companies punishing me as an adult because you don't want to parent your kids, or because you're too busy letting your kids watch an iPad rather than spending time with them. Oh, Lord. But like, how much can parents really pay attention to their kids, right? Yeah, and you're absolutely right, Blast, and that's kind of the slippery slope here. On one hand, yes, parents need to be more involved with their kids. On the other hand, you don't want to overdo it to the point where you're like hovering over them all the time. So, yeah, as much as I love to say it, it's such a gray area, but it's kind of unfair to the people like me, regular adults who don't have issues. Like, it's kind of unfair that we get punished because some kids end up playing games they shouldn't. But that's neither here nor there. Let's drop this and move on to the next topic. That, I gotta be honest, I wasn't really yeah, that's true too. Anyway, I want to go back on I want to move on to another topic, which is our good old buddy Mutahar, aka Some Ordinary Gamers. Now, for those of you who do not know who Some Ordinary Gamers is, he shouted me out once on his channel, if you can believe it.
Bruh.
And it was during a video about copyright. Now, for those of you wondering why I ended up in a video on copyright, was because one of my earlier Doghouse episodes, I stupidly watched the entire clip of Mutahar talking about the whole Christian situation, and he called me out on it, and rightfully so, he should have. Now, thankfully, he didn't take any action against me, and I'm very appreciative of that, which makes what I'm about to do very difficult, because I do need to cover this. Apparently, or better yet, not apparently, allegedly, I have to say allegedly because I don't know if this is true or not, and quite frankly, I do not want to get sued. But apparently, our good friend Muda has been lying about his engineer credentials. Now, again, a little more context. In Canada, which is where Mutahar lives, you need to be licensed to be an engineer, which is something that Mutahar has claimed he was an engineer. Now, your boy is also an engineer, but here's the difference. I live in America. In America, the term engineer is kind of thrown around a lot. In Canada, apparently you need to be licensed to be an engineer, and you need to have certain credentials. And apparently our buddy Muda did not have those credentials. Now, we're gonna watch a few snippets of this video. We're not gonna watch the whole thing because we don't have time to do that, but we're gonna watch as much as we can. Let's get into it.
Welcome, I'm Nicandros. If you've been following
Shout out to Nicandros, by the way.
Some Ordinary Gamers or Mutahar's behavior the past year or so, you might have noticed.
How the fuck do you license an engineer thing? I'm not too sure. Don't you get it after you finish university? It depends. If you're like into tech, sometimes you do need certain certifications. Some jobs don't care about it, some do. It's very tricky.
That something is up. He quits Twitter suddenly, causing people to panic, and then rejoins Twitter quietly months later. He says he won't buy a Nintendo Switch 2, and then instantly buys one when it comes out.
I remember this. Because I remember he got a lot of backlash for that. And, of course, rightfully so, because he said he would never in a million years buy it because he didn't want to promote the practices that Nintendo was promoting. And then he went and bought one anyway. Like,
Bruh.
come on, man.
Even that time he disavowed his longtime friend, Naxtaku, but then he took the video down and apologized. Apparently he overreacted to a video criticizing him for watching lowly hentai with Naxtaku, and not for anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those videos?
That's a video I'm still working on, and this video you're about to watch right now is a little appetizer I've cut out of its body of research, because it was getting too bloated, as it is. Anyway, despite saying he would quit drama, not only did Mutahar return to drama, he decided to join forces with Ethan Klein to go after Hassan Piker.
Oh, yeah. That's another video you need to watch, Blast. My take on the whole Ethan Klein versus... No, not Ethan Klein versus Hassan. Snip look regularly.
Or choice because Ethan doesn't exactly have the highest opinion of Mutahar.
Do you have the part where Mutahar runs outside with a gun?
I don't, but
I'm like, dude, these people are insane. Boogie's not even the.
Do snippets real. Don't do one minute plus snippets. That might be big copyright on your thing. That's a very good point, and I appreciate that. Don't worry, I've learned from my mistake. I learned from my mistakes.
Craziest one in that room still. There's a point where Mudahar goes, "Oh shit, is someone stealing my car?" And he runs outside with a gun.
He actually just walked into a corner of his room that wasn't visible on a camera and cocked an airsoft pistol.
Then he comes in 30 seconds later and goes, "Oh no, it's chill, it's just my brother."
Oh my
Like,
god.
this pseudo badass weird fucking shtick he's doing is not it. And frankly, he's so mean-spirited and nasty, and he has this weird thing where he needs to act like cool and that he's so successful and rich. He tells
I gotta be honest with you. If there's one big thing I can criticize about Ethan Klein is how petty he can be. Like, this dude is so fucking petty. But at times, it can be entertaining. Like with the whole situation. I won't try to talk too much. No, it's okay, man. It's okay. I didn't watch this video, though. This is my first time watching this video.
Boogie, "Dude, why don't you upload more? I upload every day and YouTube's not even my job." I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. I think he thinks his real job is being a day trader. I might be wrong about that, but I mean, that's pretty funny.
I mean, if he's earning income from it, that's fine. But then again,
But like, yes, it is. Shut
supposedly he's been lying about that
up,
too.
bro. I'm uploading every day. I really got turned off by Mudahar in that one, man. Really did.
So Mutahar is a poser and he lies about having a job outside of YouTube. Those are pretty heavy accusations. But who has the time to watch through over a decade of videos and streams to check if he's telling a consistent story? I certainly don't, but I know a much faster way of achieving the same end result with only a few hours of effort. I can just search all of his video transcripts at once for certain keywords and timeline the claims he's made.
I play video games and scratch my balls most days when I'm not working. I wake up, I scratch my balls, I do my job, and then I fucking play
Oh, Halo Infinite.
some video games. I wake up, scratch my balls, play some Mass Effect, make a video, and like do some of my stock work, and that's it. I wake up, I scratch my balls, and I play some Mass Effect, okay? I wake up every
Dude, this dude is living a life I wish I could live right now. Bro wakes up, scratches his nuts, and then starts playing video games. Dude, I wake up, scratch my nuts, and then go to work.
day. I do my job, I scratch my balls, I play around with Linux, some video games, and that's my life, dude.
Before
Wait a minute, so...
Effect, make a video, and like do some of my
Just scratch his balls, lol. Oh,
stock
God.
work, and that's it. I wake up, I scratch my balls, and I play some Mass Effect, okay? I wake up
Okay, so you wake up, you scratch your balls, then you play
every
Mass
day, I do my job, I scratch my balls, I play around with Linux,
Bro, which one is it?
some video games, and that's my life, dude.
Before we get into it, isn't this stalking? Isn't this a violation of privacy? No.
No, because this is all put out into the public. If it's public, then it's not really invading anybody's privacy. If this was something that he got not away, if he got this without searching for something that's public, then that's stalking.
I am going by information Mutahar has made public through pieces of media he's voluntarily published
Exactly.
on his YouTube channel, or public media appearances he has consented to. I'm also using information from a video that shows his LinkedIn page, which is something he seems to be cool with. He can do whatever he wants that shows his
Go back.
LinkedIn page, which is something he seems to be cool.
Director of strategy, cybersecurity specialist, automation engineer. Oh, this is private. So this was Pirate Software's
With.
LinkedIn.
He can do
Okay.
whatever he wants in his private life, but if he's claiming to be a doctor or an engineer to make his perspectives more valuable to an audience, validating the truthfulness of these claims about his life become a matter of public interest. If a History Channel was receiving undisclosed funding from a foreign state, publishing that information would be in the public
Oh shit, bro's got quite the CV. That wasn't Mudahar's. That was another content creator he was covering.
interest, even if that knowledge was gained through violations of privacy. Violating someone's privacy to humiliate them by exposing their porn browsing habits would not be in the public interest. But I haven't gone
Agreed.
there, and I don't need to. I also completely disavow and denounce any kind of harassment or actual stalking behavior. Based on
I 100% agree with that. 100%. Do not ever do this to people. Do not harass them. Do not spread rumors about them if you don't know if it's true. And do not go after their families. To be honest, I don't understand. All right, no worries. What don't you understand? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Is this engineer thing about him that big of a deal? You know, I'm actually glad you mentioned that. Realistically, in my opinion,
Nope.
it isn't. To me, this is a whole nothing burger. But here's where it becomes an issue. And I'll get into it towards the end of the video. I'll get to
Mutaha has consistently claimed that YouTube isn't his job.
Hey, YouTube isn't my job. Thank God my job isn't YouTube.
YouTube is not my job. YouTube is not my job.
I mean, he shouldn't get much hate for this.
YouTube is not my job.
YouTube is not my job.
YouTube is not my job.
I use YouTube as a hobby. It's not a job for me, okay?
He works a regular 9 to 5.
Like, I work a regular job every day. Go to my
Oh.
office, I work, I come home, I cut together the video that I recorded the night, or 2 nights or whatever before, and I post that on the internet. It is a therapeutic, fun thing for me.
So, what is that job?
Ironically, that's exactly what I do with this. For me, this is extremely therapeutic. Plus, he's not like promoting any malpractices. I agree. Like I said, to me, this is a nothing burger. I feel like people have an issue with this is because that he's lied about it, which I can kind of understand. But again, like we said, to me, this is nothing.
If you ask Mutaha's fans, they think he's a cybersecurity expert, an IT professional, a video editor. Ethan
Hey, I'm an IT guy.
said, day trader, there seems to be an awful lot of uncertainty about this definitely real job that Mutaha has. Mutaha's also insisted throughout his career that he is an engineer.
I'm an engineer. I'm a fucking engineer. I'm a goddamn engineer. I'm an engineer.
I'm a fucking engineer. I'm an engineer.
It's not like people lie regularly. It's not that serious. It really
I'm
isn't.
only an engineer. Oh, I'm an engineer.
I'm an engineer.
I'm just an engineer.
I'm an engineer. I'm just a fucking engineer. I'm a goddamn engineer. I'm a
Jesus.
fucking engineer. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. As an engineer, being an engineer, I don't have to tell you as an engineer. I'm just a dumb engineer as an engineer. My engineer has, but as an engineer, I'm just a fucking dumb fucking engineer. Like,
God damn.
I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. As an engineer, I'm an engineer. As somebody that is an engineer, as an engineer. I'm saying I'm the number one engineer. As an engineer. As an engineer. All right. As an engineer, I'm just an engineer. Speaking as somebody that is an engineer, I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer.
But there's
Jesus, how many times? Bro, he says that word more than I say bullshit.
multiple types of engineers, so what kind
Either, bro, your snippets are huge. Are they? Shh. Alright. I mean, I do edit this video, but you do have a
of
point.
engineer is he?
I'm a fucking computer engineer. I'm a computer engineer.
Wait. Who is that?
So what kind of engineer?
He could just have become a career counselor with the number of times he's talked about his career.
Bruh.
Excuse me. Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Is he?
I'm a fucking computer engineer. I'm a computer engineer. Dude, I'm a fucking computer engineer.
I'm a
I sit
YouTuber.
down
Why are
and
you asking
with
me?
code.
I'm just like a computer engineer by
I
default.
mean, I don't know, big. I'm not sure about the snippet rules, so you do as you please. No, look, I appreciate you looking out for me, man. I really do. I really do. Don't think I'm just brushing you off. If I'm coming off as I'm brushing you off, I do apologize. That's not what I'm trying to do, man.
Like, I'm a fucking computer engineer. I'm a fucking computer engineer. You want to talk about
Wait, now, bro is slowly adding his role public.
cyber
Mhm.
warfare? I'm a computer engineer by trade. I'm a computer engineer. I'm a computer engineer. I'm a computer engineer. No, I'm a computer engineer, okay? I'm a fucking computer engineer.
Oh, man. Don't worry, I'm not mad.
I'm
Oh,
a
okay.
computer engineer.
In the United
Just making
States,
sure.
people throw around the word engineer like candy, but
He's not entirely wrong about that. We do. We Americans throw that around a lot.
in Canada, it's a
Plus, especially with tech, a lot of roles, a lot of titles, they tend to overlap. So that's why sometimes you hear people say, "Oh, I'm a system administrator," when in reality they're just a regular engineer. Like, that's kind of what happens in the States. In Canada, I've heard it's very
bit
different.
more protected. especially in
Exactly.
Ontario where Mutaha lives. Now, I do want to give the disclaimer that I'm not a lawyer or a Canadian. I'm just a guy who looks stuff up online, and based on what I've read, it's actually illegal to call yourself an engineer if you are not a licensed engineer. The Ontario
Ooh.
Engineering Regulatory Body, Professional Engineers Ontario, claims to take offense to even titles like software engineer being used instead of software developer, but they do make an exception for terms like train engineer, broadcast engineer, or sound engineer, which are not professional engineers in the same way that a computer engineer or a civil engineer would be. Calling yourself a computer engineer to a public audience is like saying that you're a civil engineer or a mechanical engineer. You
Ooh, boy. So translation, if Mutahar got a knock on his door from this organization, they may be very upset with him. But again, this is all alleged. I'm not saying any of this is fact. This is just me spitballing. And I just want to read Blast's recent comment. First just a ball scratcher and a gamer, then a 9-to-5er and a gamer, then just hobby and therapy with a 9-to-5, then engineer and just an engineer. Now bro's a computer engineer. Oh god. My god, this guy's had more jobs than I have. And him and I are around the same age, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, he's a little older than I am. But all jokes aside, honestly, like Blast and I said, this is really, to me, a nothing burger. Like, I saw this controversy and I was like, is this really that big of a deal? And then I came to find out that apparently Muta has been privating videos where he has said that he was an engineer, and he's also banned the word in his streams, which that's not good. That's Streisand effect 101. And for those of you who don't know what the Streisand effect is when you try to get something. Nothingburg is a nice term, bro. Did you come up with this? No, I did not. People have used that a lot. How many views did this vid get? I'm glad you asked. Give me 1 second. It got 529,000 views on an 12K subscriber channel. That's not good. But anyway, to pretty much put this in a bow and wrap it up, I'll be honest with you guys. Like I said, I don't really care about this controversy. But honestly, I think Muta's handling of it isn't great. But what the hell do I know? I'm just an engineer with a microphone. Okay, that was a joke. I'm sorry. That was terrible. But anyway, thank you for watching this Doghouse episode. If you're on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube Live, stay tuned for the after show, where I'm either going to be watching videos curated by the chat or possibly going back into Halo Infinite. One of the two. But if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not live, still, thanks for watching as always. Greatly appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.